Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. Today we're going to make this Instagram digital ad video using Adobe Animate. For today's tutorial, we're going to use Classic Tween and Shape Tween. And then this video might be a little bit lengthy, but since I'm not going to skip any single step, please just follow my instructions step by step. Then we're going to make it. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit the like button, and set the alarm for my latest video. Then let's get started. Okay, so first please download this file from the link I provided in my description. It's a Photoshop document. And then please open a new Adobe Animate document. The size is going to be 1080 pixel by 1350 pixel, which is the Instagram's the video regular size, video ad size, and 30 frame rate, and then a platform type, HTML5 canvas. Then create it. And please double click your hand tool so we can view the whole thing. And the stage color I'm going to set to black so I can view the white letter later. So first thing is, please go to Photoshop file, open this file, and in your layers panel, let me put my layers panel here. Select your background bottom layer, select all, Command A, and copy, Command C. Select all and copy. I'm back to Adobe Animate, and let me paste it, Command V. Okay, I'm going to rename this layer as a BG, background layer. Okay, now create a new layer. This time, this is going to be a layer. I'm going to rename it as a keyboard underscore reflect. Now I'm back to Photoshop, keyboard reflect layer. Copy this, Command C or Control C on your PC. Back to Animate and Command V, paste it. Okay, and I'm gonna set the position somewhere here for now. Okay, now create another new layer on top. This time just a keyboard. Back to Photoshop. Copy. Back to Animate. Paste it. And just line up there. I'm going to move down a little bit. That's good. Okay. And create a new layer on very top. This is going to be title layer. Title. I'm back to Photoshop. Title. Select all, copy, Command C, and back to Animate, and paste it, Command V. I'm going to place it on top. Okay. Then now, create another new layer, rename it as a logo layer. Back to Photoshop, choose the logo, and copy, Command C, and back to Animate, and Command V. I'm going to place it on the bottom, somewhere here. Okay. Now, create another new layer on top. This time, it's going to be text layer, and then this text layer, I'm going to name it as a keys. And I'm going to type the same text we typed in Photoshop, the keys to creativity. So I'm back to Animate. Let me type the keys to creativity. And I'm going to change my text color to white, and my text font was, I think that was lemon something. Yes. And I'm gonna make it even smaller, about that size. Okay. Okay. And then on top, let me type the slogan. This time I'm gonna choose a different typeface, one of my favorite, Babel's Neue. Yes. Let me type. Light up your music. And white. And text size a little bit even bigger. I'm gonna type the number 120 point. So I'm doing some kind of the layout first. There. Maybe I'm gonna make it slightly bigger, 48 point. Looks good. Let me select all. I'm gonna center everything. We'll open the alignment panel, align to stage and center. So everything's centered. Okay. So I think it looks okay. And the title, little lower. Okay. So I think now we're ready to animate it. Okay. So first, I'm not gonna change anything on my background. So to work easier, I'm gonna hide all 4 top layers. I'm gonna animate the keyboard first. So first, highlight the frame number 10. On keyboard, hold down the Shift key, highlight the frame number 10 on keyboard reflect, and insert keyframe. Not frame, just keyframe. Then now, select the both 2 layers, keyboard reflect, hold down the Shift key, click on keyboard. You see that all the segment is I highlighted in blue. Then hold down the Control key in between anywhere, click, and create classic twin. Okay. So we're going to change the position later. And let me refer my first one. The one I finished, my completed version. Okay, so this is where we are. Okay. Now, 5 more frames. Highlight the frame number 15 on both layers, insert keyframe. And 5 more, keyframe. So from the top, bottom, up, bottom, and 3 more. Keyframe, and 3 more. Keyframe. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just change the position and the angle. So on my first keyframe, let me zoom out a little bit, maybe 35%. Okay. On my first keyframe, my keyboard, I'm going to move up to the top, out of the stage, somewhere there. On my first keyframe of this reflection, move down, out of the stage, like this. So it's going to be like this. Okay. So once it hits the floor, the ground, it's going to bounce back to a certain point on here. I'm going to move this up, not too much, just about this much. Same thing, my reflection goes down. And also, I'm going to rotate it slightly. Just a little bit, not too much, just about this much. And the reflection as well, but it's supposed to be mirrored like that. So watch this. Okay. So bounce back to the top and coming down again, and it's going to bounce back. So here, I'm going to move a little less, about this much. And this time I'm going to rotate it opposite direction, slightly. Same thing, my reflection, go down and rotate just a little bit. So watch this. So it is working, but just to make it more realistic, I'm going to change these options. So on my first keyframe of this first keyframe, highlight both two keyframes. On your properties panel, ease option, I'm gonna change it to -100. Now second keyframe, highlight both, this time 100. Third keyframe, -100. Next one, 100. And the next, -100. And now see the difference. It's gonna be more realistic. Ding, ding, see? So the gravity is working. It is more natural. Okay, so this keyboard part is done. Don't worry about your background layer. We're gonna just keep working, and then we're gonna extend it later. Now next thing is the title. Let me make the title layer visible. I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna move this keyframe up to here. Okay, so my plan is, once it is done, I want to make the Lumi, the text on top, I want to make it fade in. So let me select this, maybe up to frame number 40. I'm going to do the other logo as well. That is all together. So let me move this logo and the title together. And then on frame number 40, highlight the frame number 40 on logo layer and title layer by holding down the shift key. Insert the keyframe. Then highlight the select the title layer and hold down the shift key and the logo layer. Then place your mouse cursor somewhere in between, either top or the bottom layer. Hold down the control and click and create classic twin. And I'm gonna make it fade in. So first the thing is, highlight this too, Lumi, and the logo. Then once you click on this stage, on your properties panel you will see the color effect. Click and choose the alpha down to 0. So this will happen, watch. Boom, boom, see? Okay, and then the problem is that we are missing the background. Then we can just do this. Select the keyboard layer on the same frame numbers and hold down the shift key. These two keyframes are highlighted and insert the keyframe. So watch this. Good. Okay. After that, I want to have the text. I want to make this text coming in. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move it up to here. Let me highlight the frame number 50. Insert the keyframe. Hold down the control key and then click in between and create classic twin. Then highlight the first keyframe. I'm gonna click on the keys to creativity, the text. Let me move up, not too much, just a little bit. Maybe about this much. And let me change the alpha value from the color effect drop down menu down to 0. So this will happen. Okay. In order to keep the all other elements, same thing on frame number 50. Just keep the same timeline. Insert the keyframe. So far, this is what we have. That's pretty cool. The next thing is the main slogan. Light up your music. I'm gonna put this, move this to frame number 50. Okay, and then I want to give some more dynamics, so we're going to animate individual letters separately. So select it, then under modify menu, break apart. See, so this entire word, the sentence light up your music, now it is separate to individual letter. Now go to modify, timeline, distribute to layers. Okay, you see that? So now all individual letters, each letter is assigned to individual layer. Now, highlight the frame number 55 on top layer and scroll down, and my first letter is the letter L. I'm going to hold down the shift key, click on the letter L. So all the frame number 55 are selected. Insert the keyframe. Okay, then now select the first letter layer, letter L layer, and scroll up, highlight the all the letters layer. Hold down the control key, place your mouse cursor somewhere in between, and click, and create classic twin. Now select all the first keyframe of letters. Select the top one, scroll down, hold down the shift key, click on the bottom. Okay, then choose your free transform tool. Once you choose a free transform tool, you will see the more handlers around. Hold down the shift key and make it bigger, about that size. Okay, then in your color effects, change the alpha value down to 0. So this will happen. Okay, don't worry about the other missing parts. Now, what I'm going to do is, all letters are coming in at the same time. They light up your music, but I want to give a little kind of delay in between each letter. So, first letter L, I'm going to leave it as it is. Next letter, select the layer, then keep pressing your mouse cursor on your segment in blue and move to the right 1, 2 more frames. Next letter, 1, 2, and the next 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Same way, we have more letters. 1 and 2. One day we'll be done. 1 and 2. I'm getting in there. I have 2 more letters. And the last one. There we go. So we're done. The problem is only letter C, the last letter, is the only thing we see now. So what I'm going to do is, I just need to keep everything the same timeline. So frame number 85, that's the last keyframe for now. So let me highlight frame number 85 on my second layer from the top. Scroll down, hold down the shift key, click on frame number 85 on my keyboard reflect layer, and insert the keyframe. So watch this. See? That's cool. Don't worry about the background, missing background. We're gonna extend it later. Okay, so it looks good. So I may stop here, but I want to give some more the colorful effect. So at the end, light up your music. Select all the letters, light up your music. Okay, and copy this. Command C. Okay, and then select the top layer and create a new layer on top. New layer on top, and highlight the frame number 85. Insert the keyframe. This is gonna be a blank keyframe. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to edit, paste in place. It's on top. Now this time, break apart. And break apart. See? So now this is the graphic. And copy this. Command C. Okay, now highlight the frame number maybe 100. Insert the keyframe. hold down the control key, control, click here, and create classic twin. Okay, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make this white text light up your music disappeared. So highlight the frame number, the last keyframe, click on your letter. In your color effects, excuse me, change the alpha value down to 0. So it's gonna be disappearing like this. See? So once the white text light up your music is fading out, then go to library, create a new movie clip symbol by clicking this on the bottom, new symbol, this button. Or you can go to insert, new symbol. Either way is fine. We're gonna make a new movie clip symbol. I'm gonna name it as a rainbow. Rainbow layer, a rainbow movie clip symbol. Okay, then let me draw one skinny rectangle like this. Okay, and then I'm going to change my fill to this rainbow gradient. Let me choose my paint bucket and click. Okay, so from here we're gonna animate this. Highlight the 1 second mark, insert the keyframe. Highlight the 2 second mark, insert keyframe. Then highlight the second keyframe and 1 second mark, and open your color palette. Then you're gonna see this the gradient option. So this is current gradient settings. I'm gonna change the order. So I'm gonna have my yellow to the side. Let me change the order a little bit. I'm gonna have my blue to the side. So I'm gonna move this, or I'm gonna mix it just like this. So blue go there, you go there. You know what? I may have a green in the middle. It's gonna be more dynamic. Maybe like this. So it looks good. Then now, select the frame in between 1 and frame number 30, somewhere here. Hold down the control, click, choose shape twin. And highlight the frame number, any frame between the second and the third keyframe. Hold down the control and click shape twin. And watch. See? This happens. Okay, now let me insert another new symbol this time. It's gonna be movie clip symbol. I'm gonna name it as the maybe a slogan. Slogan movie clip symbol. And remember, we copied the light up your music things. So let me paste it. So light up your music. I'm gonna place it on 0 point here. Okay, and let me create a new layer. I'm going to move this new layer to the bottom, and the rainbow movie clip symbol we made, let me just drag and drop there. Okay, it's good size. Wow, oh my gosh, it's almost perfectly fit. Okay, then since we're using about the 2 second animation, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just extend it from here to there. So highlight the 2 frames on both layers, 2 second mark, and insert just a frame. Just a frame. Okay. Then select the top layer, which is your text layer. Hold down the control key, click, choose the mask. Okay. So nothing's happening here yet, but we're going to see it. Now back to your main scene. Okay, then create a new layer on very top, then insert, highlighted this frame, let me make it fit. Highlight the frame number 85, which is the your text layer starts fading out, light up your music. So there, Okay, and then insert a keyframe, not frame, keyframe, which is the blank keyframe. Then from your library, choose the slogan movie clip symbol we just created and drag and drop and overlay right on top like that. Okay, then highlight the frame number 100, insert a keyframe, select any frame in between, hold down the Control and click, create classic twin. Okay, then this time on my first keyframe of this, the light up your music, the color one, frame number 85, click on that text, open properties, change the alpha value down to 0. So watch. It's gonna be something like this. See? Okay. And then I'm going to give some more time, maybe up to 10 seconds. Up to 10 seconds. So let me scroll side up to 10 seconds, or let me make it even a little longer, like a 12-second mark. So I'm gonna highlight frame number 36, no, 360 frames, and then which is the 12-second mark. Scroll down. I'm gonna hold down the Shift key, and I'm gonna select the except the background layer. Highlight all frames and insert just keyframe, just like this. Okay, and the bottom layer, since the bottom layer is the background layer, it doesn't move anything. Let me just insert just a frame. So watch what happens. Okay, but the rainbow animation doesn't work, so it's not gonna work. We're not gonna see it until we test the movie. So let me go to Control menu, test the movie in browser, and watch. See, the color is animating in the text that light up your music. So once it hits 12-second mark, it repeats. Okay, so now I'm back to this. Since we're going to export it as the MP4 video file for the social media like Instagram, so let me save my file first. Save as, I'm gonna name it as, since I have already, Rolly underscore Lumi. Rolly Lumi. Save it. Then let me go to File, Export, Video and Media. Before we do this, make sure your media encoder, this application is open. Media encoder. So go to File, Export, Video and Media. I'm not gonna change anything. Okay. And okay, into my folder as a Rolly Lumi and export it. Okay, it should be done. Let me check my folder. Yep, so we have this Rolly Lumi MP4. Let me preview it. See? Yeah, so the light up your music is animating with the color bar. Okay, so it looks good. Let me play again. Okay, it looks good. Now I'm going to export it to, I'm going to post it on my Instagram. Okay, so it is on my Instagram. It works perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial and that you can use it for your Instagram feed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.